The center fielder, Jackson Romeo.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. This is Bryce Terang. Checks a swing, appeal to third, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. That one fouled off, 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's William Contreras. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Coming home. Back safely.
He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Sal Frelick. And a count 1-2. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That misses. The count now 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Smoked on the ground, a second. On to Kim, and that is the inning. And we're back. And towing the slab, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bowers under it. And that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, Andrew Vaughn now. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Curve in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now here's Jake Bowers. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Vaughn aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the third baseman. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, 1 away. That's outside. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz.
Nope.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Harris racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. Leading off, Drake Baldwin. In the air, left field. And a quick out, number 1. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one inside, look out. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back here in Atlanta, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Albies on to first. 2 up, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Sal Frelick will hit next. Lifted in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's to third, Alvarez. Tosses to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good.
Alvarez feeds to second, out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 4th. Here's Profar down. Just missed.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's Matt Olson. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
1-2 now on Acuna. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Chourio gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the The leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 54, Jose Suarez.
That one the other way. Acuna makes the play. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
At the plate, Bryce Terang swings through that. Yelich, the base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Olsen. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. So 2 down now, and here is Sal Frelick. On the ground, Olsen. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Michael Harris the second, the next to hit.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first in time. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. The 1-1. Pulls that one foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Contreras gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, number 21 in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. In the dirt, but kept close. Bowers stands at first with one out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, now Nacho Alvarez Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Chourio sizing this one up, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Jurickson Profar next up for the Braves. One out, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. Profar is out. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, D.L. Hall.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and
oh, that's a strike. Back to the top of the order, Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Bryce Terang now at the plate. Next offering misses down and away. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In there. He's safe.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Sal Freeland. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We go to the 8th. Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn.
Number 7, Andrew Vaughn.
That one misses. 3-1.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the left fielder, Jake Bowers. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. And he chases that one. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the 3rd baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above. That ends the inning, so we take a break. Bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
In time to Vaughn. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now the 3rd baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. The 1-1. And there's a ball. Runner on the go. This one smoked out to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Yelly stepping into the box now. That's inside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yelly set down on strikes. Back at Truist Park. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Freeland puts it away for the out. He's 2 outs away. Here's Matt Olson down. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is fouled back. The Braves down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Just a tremendous performance by this guy to get the save today. He was out there for multiple innings, did an excellent job, never looked over his shoulder.